year old today. Yeah, you're 1 year old today. Yeah. Peekaboo. Hi, sweet girl. Oh my goodness. Oh, mommy thwarted your will. Oh my goodness, mommy's a meanie. Mommy just keeps you from doing a nosedive off the chair. I know, mommy's so mean. I'm just a little explorer. Oh, yeah, there's that thumb. That thumb. Oh, that thumb makes everything better, doesn't it? Oh, she just took, I wish I got it on camera. You just took your first step. Hi everyone, it's Amanda and I've got my sidekick Sophie here with me, and today is your first birthday, little girl. Yay! Hooray! I feel like this first year has gone by so much faster with her than it did with my son Alex, just because when he was the only one, time went by kind of slow. He was the only one I had to take care of. It's kind of like sitting and waiting for all the milestones, whereas you're so busy with two, you're just like, wait a second, oh look, the milestones are just like happening like this, and you like, if you don't stop, you're gonna miss them. So I definitely feel like it's flying by this time around. As you can see, I've got her in her little sweater dress here, and this is one of the outfits I actually bought the day that I found out I was having a girl, because I was so excited. And so there were just, I normally buy all of our kid clothes used, but I made an exception when I found out I was having a girl, and I went to Target and bought a couple of outfits, and this was one of them. So I think it's appropriate that she's wearing it on her first birthday as a little celebration. We found out we were having this sweet little girl. So I guess we can start out with physical milestones. She is still crawling at lightning speed now. I mean, she's fast. And now she goes to find her brother. If you look away, I mean, she's into something like that. She is fast. She's still cruising, you know, pulling up and cruising all over everything. Look at you go. Look at you go. Hey.
Why?
You're gonna be letting go here pretty soon. Yes, you are. And she's starting to like balance a lot. She'll just like let go and stand there and just like look really proud of herself, and then she'll like lose her confidence and she'll like go down. But the length of time that she's standing in one place is getting longer and longer. She's doing it for like a minute solid now. And there have been a few times she's like tried to take a step. She'll try and go between the couch and the coffee table, and you know that she's like reaching over and like really thinking about it. But still not quite there yet. My son didn't walk till 18 months, so this seems really fast to me, even though it's like right on track. I think that she's going to be walking within, I don't know, the next month, maybe 2 months. Because she's really thinking about it. She can walk one-handed while we hold her hand now. So she's really a kinesthetic little girl. I think that that is her strength. Her brother is very much a verbal little guy. That is where he excels, and I think that she's going to excel very much kinesthetically. I'm thinking when she's just a little bit older, we might sign her up for tumbling, gymnastics, dance class, something like that, because I think that's something she'll be good at. And she's getting wiggly, so I'm gonna put her down and let her play while we talk. Guess she wants to sit with me after all. So yes, she's very, very kinesthetic and daring too. That's one way she's also very different from her brother, is she is an adventurer. She likes to climb things. She likes to get into things. She's not afraid to try things for fear of getting hurt. It doesn't even seem to stop her. Thankfully she hasn't done it very seriously. I think that just kind of goes with the territory of learning how to walk and being very physical and learning how to navigate this world, huh? is there's just lots of head bonkos, aren't there? So she's tough stuff. She usually will cry and she wants mom, and then she goes and, you know, sucks her thumb like this, you know. And then she's good to go and she wants to go back to whatever she was doing. And as you can see, she's still very much a thumb sucker. And I know that down the road, that's going to be a much trickier one to wean her off of. But right now, I love, love, love that she is a thumb sucker because she is so good at self-soothing. It comes in handy a lot just being the little sister and when I'm having to tend to the three-nager a lot. And poor little thing gets the short end of the stick sometimes. And so it's a good thing she has her thumb while she has to wait sometimes, huh? And it's been great in terms of sleep too, because, you know, when she wakes up in the night, for the most part, she will find her thumb and go back to sleep. However, if you guys saw in the last couple weeks, I made a video about her sleep regression, which she did go through a like 2-month-long sleep regression. And I tell the whole story in that video, and I will link that here if you want to see it. But we thankfully got that resolved. We did a little bit of sleep training and she is now back to fully sleeping through the night. The only exception is when she is teething, which is the other thing I should mention, is that she is full-blown teething. And she kind of goes on and off and kind of gets one tooth at a time. I know that a lot of babies will get like a whole bunch of teeth all at once, but she's just like my son in that way. I guess my kids just like to get one tooth at a time. They're very slow teethers. And she wanted down again. so it'll take like a week for a tooth to cut, and we'll, you know, have to give her ibuprofen before bed at night. And then it'll be like a break for 2 weeks, and then another tooth will come through and repeat. And at one point she did get like 2 teeth at once, but for the most part it's usually just one at a time. And during the day when she's teething, I really didn't want to be medicating her multiple times a day. I only want to do it at night if I have to, just so we can all sleep. But during the day, I actually did try ordering one of the Baltic Amber teething necklaces. She's actually wearing it right now. And I was pretty skeptical going into it, buying it. I thought, I don't know, it seems a little woo-woo to me, but I thought, hey, what harm does it do if I'm using it safely? I know some people think it's a strangulation hazard, but I don't put it on her at night. I just put it on her during the day when I am supervising her. And I think it's really cute, if nothing else. And I do actually think that it's helping a little bit, because on the days when I know when she's cutting a tooth, like I can see that white spot on her tooth and she's cranky, I put it on her and she does seem to be less cranky after that. I don't think it's foolproof, but it does seem to help a little bit. So on her teething days, I do put the amber necklace on her. So currently she has 6 teeth. She got the bottom 2 and then the top 2. And then now the way they're coming in, it's kind of funny. She gets it on like one side rather than doing like, you know, the next 2 down here. It's like she gets the one here and the one here. And now, right now, she's working on cutting the one over here and the one over here. So it's kind of funny. But she's getting those twofers, aren't ya? Yeah. So she's working on tooth number 7 and tooth number 8 right now. So they are working their way through. In terms of her verbal development, I'd say that she's just like right on par for that too. At this point, her brother, that's where he really excelled. He was like starting to recognize letters at 12 months already. So, you know, her brother was like pretty verbally advanced, and I think that she's, you know, her strength is going to be the kinesthetic stuff, and she's just like even keel, right on where she should be for the verbal stuff. She's got like 4 words now, I think. Her very first word was uh-oh. Can you say uh-oh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Sophie, can you say uh-oh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Can you say mama? Can you say mama? Well, we got one out of her anyway. She's also doing some of the normal baby motions, like she says bye-bye. She goes like this. It's really cute. You say hi. Hi. Yeah. Good girl. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Can you say uh-oh? Uh-oh. And when you do how big is Sophie? How big is Sophie? So big. She puts her arms up, it's so cute. Yeah, you're so big. Yeah, oh, and hooray, she does hooray, she claps her hands. Oh, she's standing over here without holding on, clapping her hands. Oh my goodness. So it's just been so much fun seeing her develop into this little person. It's like once they start getting words, it's like they're not a baby anymore. It's like they're a little person. Oh, you just got this little personality. So like I said, she's like very much an adventurer. That's very much a part of her personality, much more so than her brother. He's very cautious. I think that's why he was so late on a lot of his milestones, was he's just so cautious. He didn't want to get hurt. She seems to be much more into trying new things. So like I said, she doesn't mind getting hurt to try new physical things, and she's still with food. Oh my gosh, the girl still eats anything. And sorry if the camera is shaking a little because she's holding onto the tripod right now. But I tell you, this girl, I mean, it's just like night and day with her brother. Food has been such a struggle with our son, and I remember that he was, you know, he used to eat a ton of stuff when he was a baby, but then he started showing preferences and signs of a pretty strong will right around this age. She just took, I wish I had gotten on camera. You just took your first step. It was just one little step. One little step over to the chair. You did it! Oh, you wanted mommy bad enough, huh? Good job. And she wanted to nurse. She usually has one little nursing session in the afternoon, and it's the afternoon now after she wakes up from her nap. So I should probably mention nursing too. She is kind of weaning herself now, and I remember Alex did the exact same thing. She has just shown so much interest in real food that like nursing is just not that interesting to her anymore, and she just doesn't want to nurse that much anymore. The one time that she nurses the most is first thing in the morning because she's so hungry. Sometimes I'll nurse in the mid-morning, sometimes not, and very regularly I still nurse in the afternoon as kind of a snack between lunch and dinner. And then I do again before bedtime, and that's it. The ones that she does in the morning and the night, she is really just mostly doing for comfort. She'll just nurse for like 2 minutes and she's done, and she's like hardly getting anything. So yeah, really the biggest nurse is in the morning, and then she's just kind of weaning herself, which is kind of bittersweet because like being the second baby, like we're not going to be trying to get pregnant so soon like we were with my son. Like, so I was like intentionally trying to wean him sooner. I weaned him at 13 months, I think. But this time around I was thinking like, oh, what's the rush? Like I'll, you know, maybe I'll nurse to like 18 months or something like that. I just, you know, will be a lot more laid back about it. There, and as you can see, that just wasn't a very long nursing session at all. For real, child. For real. I'm not going to be trying to worry about it as much this time, but she's still just weaning herself. She's losing interest. So we'll just go with it. We'll just go with it, huh? You know, because we're down to about 3 or 4 times a day now, and like one real nurse and then just like 3 little itty bitty like 2-minute nursing sessions. So we'll see. I'll just kind of let her take the lead on that and see where it goes. I'll probably realistically like try, you know, if we get to 18 months and she hasn't completely weaned herself, I might, you know, try to wean her at that point. But we'll just kind of play it by ear and see how it goes. So that's where we're at with that. So this little girl is just such a light in our lives. She's just such a delight. Oh my gosh. She has the sweetest little disposition. She's just a snuggle bug. She just comes up and she will like lean into me, like put her head on my lap and start sucking her thumb, and she just does that intermittently through the day.
These things are fun.
Come here. You think I'm waving.
She came here just like you asked her.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Are you there?
Sweet
Hello.
girl.
I called you up to say hello. I said hello.
She'll like come up and hug my leg and like suck her thumb. First thing in the morning, Bill brings her into our bed when she first nurses, and she will like lie there with me. I'll spoon with her for like a good 20 minutes, and she just sits there still and quiet and sucks her thumb, and that's our special little bonding time in the morning, isn't it? Yeah, you love the mama snuggles in the morning. Let's find you. Yeah, here we go. So she really is just the sweetest little girl. We love her so much. She's very much a girl too, like stereotypically. she's just very dainty is the best way I can put it. She's just very gentle with how she goes about things, and like when she's manipulating things with her hands, it's just very tenderly, very daintily. She's just very much a little girl. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm still just so very excited to have, you know, one girl and one boy in my life. It just works out. It's just perfect. And she's just so expressive too. She just makes all of these faces, like especially when she's trying new food or when she's unsure about something or if she's like trying to get away with something. She's very expressive. Everybody comments on her big blue eyes, and she does have big blue eyes, and they just seem to be getting bigger and bluer. Huh, we sing blue-eyed girl to her. I used to sing blue-eyed boy to Alex, and now I sing blue-eyed girl to you, huh? You, my blue-eyed girl. So I think that that's mostly it. I'm probably forgetting something. I usually am, but that's mostly what's been going on with this little girl, and I just cannot believe that a whole year has passed since I gave birth to her. I was just like realizing today that like 365 days ago, I was in labor right now. It's just crazy to think about. Just kind of reliving that experience and, you know, looking back on those pictures and everything. If you guys haven't seen my birth story about her, I will link that here and down below. And because that's kind of a fun thing to look back on 1 year later. So that's it for little Miss Sophia's 12-month update. Time for us to say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Yeah, bye-bye. All right, so thank you guys so much for watching and following along with this little girl's journey of her first year of life. If you guys have not subscribed already, be sure to do so below. And don't forget to go on over to our Facebook page and like that as well. And we will see you in our next video. Can you say bye-bye again? Can you say bye-bye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Yeah. Thanks for watching, you guys. See you next time. Bye. Getting into. That's the little face she makes when she's getting into something. She checks to see if mommy's looking. Oh, you little daredevil. Are you a climber? Are you a climber? Eesh. Oh, you don't say. You don't say. You say up, up. Can you say up, up, up? Up, up, up. Up we go. Up, 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 up. Up, up, up. Look at you, little one. Up, up, up. Look at you. Are you so proud of yourself? Yeah, you're making her bounce.